Now, is that a freaking amazing intro, or what? Yeah. I know that just said 3, but this is not Final Fantasy 3. This was, in fact, Final Fantasy 6. Released in 1994, stretching the capabilities of the Super Nintendo pretty much as far as it could go. Mode 7 graphics. Stop lagging, game, you know you don't want to. But yeah, I mean, this game redefined the way we thought about video games at that point. At least us RPG guys. Just, I mean, it looks good, it plays good. Camtasia's not recording it good. Maybe it's just the cutscene, I don't know. But yeah, so this is the story. There was magic. People tried to enslave the world with it, and they had a giant war. And, well, the war killed almost everybody. And now we're working on I don't know. But there's an empire, they want to revive magic, they want to control the world. Standard RPG stuff. But who are we, and what are we going to do to stop it? Let's find out. You know, there's some people riding in some kind of robots. Yeah, I guess that's no. Oh, an Esper, huh? I wonder what that is. I'd imagine so. I mean, sometimes I think magical beings are a little difficult to kill. Sorcerer? Whoa, she's got some punch. Packing some power. Packing the heat. That was just silly, I know. And she's wearing a slave crown. Wonderful. That makes her a puppet. Great. So not only are we, you know, just starting this game, but we're also in control by the bad guys. Yeah, this is wonderful. 3 minutes in, and already we have to find an objective to break free of control. This scene right here is just an amazing, you know, little opening with the credit crawl. It shows all the awesome people who worked on the game, like Sakaguchi, who, you know, for years was a part of Square and gave us some of the best games at least I've ever played. And the rest of the development team with their lagging robots. Oh my god. Like, they can't decide what speed they want to walk at. Uematsu and his genius talent at composing 8 and 16-bit music. AMANO with his artwork. Those were 3 names back in the day that you looked at, and if you saw those 3 names, you were like, oh yeah, this game is going to look good, it's going to play good, it's going to sound good. Time to rock. Sure, they weren't involved in every game ever made, even by Square, but they, you know, they have a resume of some good games. Most of the Final Fantasies, you know, I should have done more research into this, but, you know what games they made. Hopefully you do. But yeah, there's these 3 robots, and they're heading toward that town, looks like. Looks like it's cut into the mountain. So we do the critical. I remember getting this game for Christmas, 94. I think it was 94. I don't know, but I got it for Christmas. And I think it was the year it came out. And I didn't play a different game for like 4 months until I finally beat this game. Woolsey. Woolsey in his translation. Anyway, but I didn't, like, it was just that good to me. It was, here, there's this game. This game does awesome stuff. Is this entire game going to play half lagging like this? And I guess we're on point. And now we can move! Can't really move anywhere because, frankly, this is a giant machine. Oh. He's gonna send a dog after us? And we're in battle! It doesn't really matter what you use. Any move you do will pretty much kill them. The fanfare sounds lovely. The guy runs away. Alright. Whoa. No! Apparently the town is called Narsh. And there's these just random guards. Again, you can do anything you want. The thing is that they only have Vix and Wedge. I know it's supposed to be baked, but I'm not going to bother. They have fire... No. They have Fire, Ice, Bolt Beam, and Heal Force, and that's it. We, on the other hand, for some strange reason, as Mystery Woman, have so many more, and Vix and Wedge gain a level. Yeah. Can't check their equipment. What do we have? Standard garbage, a knife, shield, armor, basic stuff. I'll go over the menu later. If you played any of the previous Final Fantasy games, none of this should come as a surprise. Narsh's freedom. And they send more dogs. Always with dogs, man. I think I should I'll only heal White Vix there. Yeah, so she has these. She has Bioblast, which does like poison damage. The Heal Force, Confuser, which just confuses enemies, X-Fur, which is just like instant death, and Tech Missile, which will just shoot them in the face with a missile. Anyway, like, there's no reason at all you should lose during this portion of the game, because these suits are ridiculously broken. Oh, and they're gonna come after us now. So yeah, like, this game, if you haven't played it, you should probably get out from under your rock and go do that, because, you know, while I'm going to let's play the game and show you all its little scenes and whatnot, there's nothing that can be said for just playing the game. What level are they? Oh, they caught up to me now. Slow movement. Oh, wait. Here's a new mechanic that was introduced in this game. The pincer attack. Before we had front attacks, we had back attacks, and then we had pincer attacks. Pincer attacks basically are, as you see here, it's you on one side, or you in the middle, and enemies on both sides. And the thing about that is they are really dangerous, as you take more damage if your character is facing away from the side that they are getting attacked from. So you gotta be, you know, well, you can't really be careful about that. You kind of just deal with it as it is. But you gotta be more. Ooh, we Mystery Woman game level. You gotta be more, you know, forthright with the healing. Can I just walk? Why is this so slow? Freaking lag. The entire game better not be like this, or I'm just gonna be upset. Why defend the mines? Who the hell are they? And we have Voe Mammoths, which are just bully mammoths. Nothing spectacular. Shoot missiles at them. So yeah, pretty much anything you do during this game will result in you winning. Or this part of the game, anyway. Alright. Thank you for... I like it when they hit somebody who's about to be healed, so it's kind of like the hit is useless. They seem to do that more in this game than in most of the other Final Fantasies. I don't know why. Or even if that's true, it just seems to me like when I'm playing, you know, this game. And you notice we've been getting tonics after battle. Tonics are like potions, but they're really small. Meaning the only one we can walk into? Yeah. And we're in the mine shaft, yeah. So much for their protection. And now we have the random encounter nonsense. Heal. Because... oh, that's right, you can't do that. Never mind. I think all rats in this game are pretty much, like, they absorb poison damage, so... like, you know, I was about to do... the only all attack you have right now is the Bioblast, except that they would just absorb it, so... it's kind of silly. It's like the first thing I could use where I think, hey, I'll show off the all-area attack, and it's the one that I can't. But, you know, they go down just as easily as anything else. Now, because of the heal force, you could actually, you know, pretty much do some infinite level grinding here without worrying about anything. And we have this thing. What is it? It's Eerie Glow. You want info about save points? No. Save points are save points. You can use a tent, a sleeping bag, any other kind of nonsense, and you can rest up. So, yeah, let's get through the first boss today. Come on. What's the matter? Okay. What are you possibly gonna do? Oh, now he can run, but I can't? Yeah, dashing in this game on the world map requires an item. Welk. Yeah, first boss battle. Debriefing, huh? Yeah. Explain yourself, fool. Monster eats lightning. Yeah, okay. Don't attack the shell. Yeah, the third straight game in this series where they realized, hey, we need a gimmick for the first boss, so let's just have it where we have, you know, the first boss always, like Final Fantasy IV, you had the Mist Monster. Ugh. He slimed me. And now the thing is going to go back inside the shell, leaving me the only thing to attack the shell, which I can't do, so I'm not going to. Now we just wait. It's like the Mist Dragon in Final Fantasy IV, where you shouldn't attack, you know, the thing. There was a thing in Final Fantasy V that had that sort of thing, but I forgot that one. You know, don't attack the shell, don't attack while its tail's up, all that nonsense. Obviously, you don't want to use lightning on it. I don't know if there's a difference between fire and ice, which does more damage, but I'm just going to keep using fire because it's the default one. Only 12. And he goes right back in. Pretty much you get one round of attacks, and then he's done. So I guess we can heal up or something. Nothing else to do with our time. As Wedge is slow, and I'm not going to use him to do anything because I don't want him to take forever to get his turn back. That's what that white glow around him is. The slow status. This game, like the last one, uses the ATB and shows you the ATB gauge. However, I believe this one is the first game in which you can save your turns. By saving your turn means that you press the X button, I think it is. When your turn's up, you can skip to another person who's ready. I think this. Yeah, see? It would have skipped to somebody, but there was nobody to skip to, so his turn just came back up. But that's pretty much the thing. Press the X button, or the Y button, I can't remember which one. And, we get a potion, and no experience. Can't bosses and their no experience. What awaits behind this door? Is there something special? Will we ever find this mysterious Esper? Find out next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. Until then, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for all your support, and have a good night.